rarely in the stewards' room, rarely in the headlines, and yet rarely out of the winners' list.
And down to the 200, Bozam rocketed clear. He's about 2.5 on Hunter. Oh, he's a mile too good, Bozam.
Marshall is no overnight success. He's been working hard at it for 13 years, since leaving Perth as a schoolboy to be apprenticed to Sydney trainer Pat Murray. It was a big decision, taken only with the fierce support of his mother, apparently a very determined lady.
Yeah, well, Mum was a pretty stubborn person. I think I've probably got a lot of that characteristic in myself.
She's been a big help in your career in the early stages, wasn't she?
Oh, certainly. I was totally confused when I left school as what I was going to do, and she was a big bearing on what I ended up doing, for sure.
Are you one of those naturally gifted, natural-born horsemen, or do you actually have to work at it?
I might be a bit biased towards that answer, but I think everyone has to work at it. I don't think anyone really has everything come naturally to them. I think the harder you work at it, the better you can get. Some blokes possibly can get better than others.
The King's got him. Campaign King dashed up on the outside, took the lead from Planet Ruler, and Campaign King, one of the greatest horses we've ever seen. He's racing away to score easily. What a win!
Campaign King, Bozam, Sky Chase and other champions. Certainly teaming up with the powerful Bart Cummings stable in recent seasons has been a big plus for Marshall's career.
Really, I don't think I could have won this year's premiership without our stable firing and without all the owners and the support of, all our team. I think, to win a premiership for anyone's pretty well a team effort. It's solely not relied on one person.
A typically modest reply. Of course you need the right horses under you, but in a tight finish, J. Marshall is the right man to have on board.
It's Bone Crusher, the leader. Bozam is trying hard. Bone Draw clear. Bone Crusher in front. Bozam on the outside is trying hard. Bone Crusher, Bozam. They go to the line. Bozam!
Bozam edges Bone Crusher in the Queen Elizabeth Stakes in Canberra. Without doubt, the race of the season. The big race victory is the premiership, meeting the Queen. Reward for effort. Marshall enjoys the success, but not necessarily the limelight. Somehow he still manages to keep a low profile.
I suppose, away from racing, I try to leave my private life and racing life separate. I think a lot of people tend to socialise with people in racing, and I tend to steer the other way.
Yeah, well, he's a very sensible fella, and we appreciate that, and it's the sort of jockey that we like to have. We're here to do a job, and we go about and get it done with the least amount of fuss.
With Bart Cummings away on holiday in Hawaii, basking in the warm glow of a record $6 million prize money year, son Anthony is calling the shots.
What's this bloke doing, Anthony?
5 evens on 3 of the ditches on the A-grass.
By myself?
Yeah.
What the Cummings crew like about Marshall is that he doesn't just turn up for the glamour rides, he puts in plenty of hard work.
He's here every morning. We start at about 5 o'clock, we've done about 8:30, and he probably rides 10 or 15 in the morning. It's a fair bit of work, keeps him fit.
With expanded stable facilities and more than 60 horses in work in Sydney, the question is, can the Cummings-Marshall combo top last season's performance over the next 12 months?
Well, we like to think so. The young horses coming up have shown a great deal of promise. Obviously, our 3-year-olds last year were very good. The ones coming up this year hopefully will be equally as good. So we like to think we can.
And when do you get your holiday in Hawaii?
I asked Dad, he said when I was about 50.
I guess winners can afford to laugh. That includes John Marshall. When asked to donate one of his whips to a recent charity auction, he sent it along with a battery strapped to the handle.
It went down quite well. The whip sold for 400.
It was the whip you used on Bozam?
Well, it was, yes, but the battery wasn't.
Oh, with a horse like Bozam, you wouldn't have to use it too hard anyway, would you?
No, that's right. He's got his own determination, and he doesn't need too much encouraging.